Hey guys, what's going on? Our TRST College Football Game of the Week in Week 2 of college football. I'm Tim Kelly, TheRealSportsTalk.com, along with Nate Sarmer, our TRST College Football Analyst. Nebraska, who was number 16 entering this week, was upset tonight by unranked UCLA, who's really had a tough go of it the last few seasons, but they look really good so far. They improved to 2-0 tonight behind Jonathan Franklin, who rushes for 217 yards on 26 carries. Brett Hundley, their quarterback, throws for 305 yards, 4 touchdowns, ran for 54 yards. And Nebraska, who came into this game ranked number 16, despite a pretty good game from Abdullah and Taylor Martinez, they were just outdone tonight, Nate.
Well, Tim, if we're going to mention this upset, we also have to mention the other two upsets today, I think. ULM upset Arkansas in a huge upset, and that was overtime upset on a 4th and 1 run to score the touchdown to win the game, and that was a huge one. And I think the other upset was Oregon State over Wisconsin, 10-7. So the top 25 was shaken up today, unbelievably. But the thing that made this UCLA-Nebraska game so special is, in my eyes, UCLA this year has set themselves up. If they have a good enough year to get in a good bowl game, and I think over the next few years, using this year, they can set themselves up to become the next Boise State or TCU team, that team that no one knew about and never really won anything and are striving to win their very first national championship. That I think they're going to become one of those teams. But talking about tonight's game, Tim, both teams looked very, very, very good offensively in the first 2 quarters. They just both went on scoring runs. I mean, the halftime score was 24-24, and both teams had over 300 total yards, and that is just unheard of in a college football game. Over 600 combined yards in the first 2 quarters. That's unheard of in any football game for me, but as you were saying, Nebraska's quarterback, Taylor Martinez, had an amazing day running. He had a 92-yard running touchdown, and I watched that myself personally, and the Nebraska blocking on that run was just NFL-esque blocking. It was just pro-level blocking, and it was crazy. But Brett Hundley and Jonathan Franklin for UCLA, the QB and running back respectively, both combined for an amazing number of yards. Jonathan Franklin today became the 7th running back at UCLA to have over 3,000 career yards. And I think, Tim, he can easily go over 4,000 this year the way he's running.
Yeah, I do have to correct you real quick, though, that UCLA has won a couple national titles, just not as of recent. But like you said, it would pretty much be coming out of nowhere because as of recent, UCLA has pretty much disappeared in terms of Pac-10 relevance behind USC, behind Oregon State, teams like that. So they really have not been much as of late. And like you said, there have been a lot of scouts at this game that have, in UCLA's first game, that have said UCLA looks really good this year. Certainly they'll be right in the mix next week to probably jump into the top 25. We'll see what happens. The one final thing I want to mention about this week is Devon Walker, the safety at UCF, I believe. It was Central Florida, I'm pretty sure. Or no, Tulane, my bad. He broke his neck today. He was revived on the field, taken to the hospital. You know, from the TRST family, hopefully everything positive happens with him. Our thoughts and prayers certainly with him. Check out TheRealSportsTalk.com, and you know what returns tomorrow? The NFL, which means the NFL Final Score with KJ Zekman and myself. Certainly going to be something you're going to want to check out here at YouTube.com/Mr. Kelstar or at TheRealSportsTalk.com.